I'm on a quest to beat The Legend of Zelda Tears of the Kingdom 100% without using fast travel. Here's what you need to know. After traversing the length of Hyrule Field, I arrive in the Hebra region to join the Lucky Clover Gazette. I decided it'd be a smart use of my time to stick around and deal with a regional phenomenon plaguing the area, an unending blizzard that's got the Rito stretched thin trying not to starve as they attempt to find a solution to this unnatural disaster. Alright, it appears the first thing I'm gonna have to do, I did start going off in that direction last time, I know, is figure out a way across this. What do I have in my... That's not the inventory screen. What do I have in my inventory? Could I use... I could rocket my way over there. But there's also... I should actually... I was probably heading to the tower last time, and I should do that, because from the tower is very easy to get over there. That's... So, another peek behind the curtain, because I'm sure I did this not last episode, but one of the previous episodes. I record in batches, months apart, to ensure that I don't get tired of the game. Well, not months apart, like maybe a month, a few weeks apart. So I don't entirely remember what exactly I did last time, but I'm sure it was something along this line. Also, between last time and this time, I made the previous two, I think, Tears of the Kingdom video, you saw my little hamster Sona represent me. Those were... The portraits were made for the Tetris video that went up on Mother's Day. If you haven't seen that, go check it out. I'm very proud of that video. It was made for that video because I wanted to have the little hamster represent me and my mom, or the little hamsters represent me and my mom. But it was something I've been wanting to do for a while. That's definitely a Korok, goddamn. And finally got around to making them. But now they're made and I'm recording, so I will be having that in mind, which probably isn't going to affect how I speak during these. But, you know, sometimes the YouTuber takes control of you. For those not in the know, everyone who makes videos on YouTube occasionally gets possessed by the YouTuber. Primordial being that possesses you and entices you to do things for the bit. Nope, no, okay. Okay. Well, that didn't work. Maybe if I shimmy my way over here. Then shimmy diagonally up. Oh yeah, I could definitely stand on this edge over here, recover some stamina. And then from there, maybe I could glide over? Yeah. Feels like it. Also, actually, real quick, I just gotta say, Link's little blush when he's in cold environments is so cute. That's weird. These are the types of trees that they give, that grow elemental fruit. Or, yeah, elemental fruit. And there's none on this one. And I haven't been here yet. So that's interesting. I could make it. Oh, you know what just occurred to me? I don't know how I'm getting back from here. I could probably use one of these materials. Yeah, I think I'm gonna have to waste a rocket. Do I have a shield with nothing on it? I could definitely get rid of whatever's on the spiky shield. Okay. Well, I'll start heading this way instead of having to sidle along the wall again. Huh. Interesting place for that to land. Alright, back on Umbra, heading back towards the... Okay, never mind. Sorry, Umbra. Appears this is as far as we go together. I'm gonna have a blast editing in the music when there's constant... What? Is this the only, like, regular overworld location where there's constant background music? Because I know the ambient piano shows up here and there and other places, but I think snowy locations are the only time where it's just a constant... Dun, dun, dun. I don't mind it. I don't think it's a bad decision it is mildly annoying to edit around, or at least I assume it's going to be. Last time I was in a snow location was in the first episode before I got the hang of editing everything. This is going to be an easy camp to take out. There we go. And a key sidewall for good measure. Now I only have to worry about the blue bokoblin. Guess what, buddy? That would have been so cool if that worked. Did he just not see me at all? Was that accidentally perfect stealth? Which shouldn't have worked. Like, they can hear me, right? The crunch of the snow should have given me away at least. What would I get rid of for this? I'm not getting rid of a boomerang, but I will get rid of this. Some ice fruit. Are those the first ice fruit? Yeah, those are the first ice. Of course, it gave me the pop-up. Sometimes I'm not the smartest. Shield surfing is the most unnecessary but very welcome addition to the Breath of the Wild duology. Hello! We found these strange things at the foot of the Hebra Mountains. They're oddly shaped, aren't they? I've done every test I could think of, but I haven't learned anything. Not even what they're made of or what they're for. All I know is that they're pretty heavy and pretty sharp. It probably hurt if you got hit by one, huh? Well, I've got all I'm going to get out of these things. If you want them for some reason, they're all yours. Hey there. Are you here because you spotted bonfires? No, I'm here because this is between where I was and that. The blizzard makes it hard to see where you're going, so we keep those bonfires going as a beacon for lost travelers. They eat up a lot of firewood, but it's worth it. You can spot them from even up in the air. Yeah, I almost got that sentence right. Though as proud as I am of them, they can't beat the spotlight set up around the fancy Skyview Tower. Yeah. It won't warm you. Why do I get stuffy every time I start recording? It won't warm you up like a bonfire will, but it's hard to beat it for the size and sheer brightness. The Highlands are pretty incredible to have built something so impressive. Indeed we are. I'm drawing up a special menu for those out scavenging for food or investigating. Ingredients are hard to come by in this blizzard, but we'll be fine if we get a little creative with our cooking. With the right ingredients, a little food can go a long way. For example, a pinch of spicy pepper warms you up so you don't even notice the cold. I fumbled through that sentence, but I got the vague idea out there. We do not have many of them here, but you are welcome to what's available. In tough situations like this, everyone needs to look out for each other and help where we can. Dude, nice hair! Like, that's an anime protag hair. And you're just a side character, goddamn. Is that? It is! Hey, bud! I'd heard you were missing, but here you are, looking perfectly healthy to me. Tebba was worried about you, you know? Have you been to see him yet? I'm tempted to go tell him the good news, but I'm all tied up at the moment. Tebba should be in Rito Village, which is just south of here. I'm sure he'd be happy to get a visit from you. What possessed a Hylian to come out here? Don't act like you don't feel the weather. I could see you shivering inside. This isn't a good time to talk anyways. I was just about to join Gassan in the effort to scavenge for food. The longer this blizzard goes, the harder it gets just to keep ourselves fed. I'm waiting for Tulip. We were supposed to go looking for food together, but he's running late. Probably still getting ready at Rito Village. I could wait a little longer. Oh, you know what? You know what? I was gonna go higher. And I will, but first... I tried to pull the paraglider back out. I should make some cold-resistant food. Because while these pants are helping me a lot in this weather, I'm fairly certain once I go towards the skies, it's going to get colder, and I don't have enough armor for that yet. I should drop down into Rito Village, but then I'd have to make my way back over here. I should just start working on all the stuff in the skies directly above the tower. Oh no, thorns. Thorns that are blocking my path. Whatever shall I do? Okay, so I was hoping there was going to be wind there. There wasn't. There's a lot of thorns here. But I don't... Oh, it's for this cave, I assume? Yeah, that's the... I guess that's all... Is it just so you can't... Wait, no, that would make no sense. I was gonna ask if it's just so you can't shield surf directly into the cave, but that'd be... Oh no, it is part of the tower's challenge. Okay. You know, last time I was like, did they build this before or after the upheaval? Or not last video, but like last time I recorded. And I realized they had to have been, because there's no way all this plant life could have been built around this tower if they had just started finishing up these towers. If I'm remembering right, they just needed Link to show up to actually get the map data from them. Which now begs the question, do we know exactly how long Link and Zelda have been missing for? Were these towers these towers had to have been built while Link and Zelda were around. The Purapad interfaces with these directly, and they had to have been using some form of schematics from those. I assume they had to have been able to test these scanners with them, although I guess they are leftover technology from the old shrines. But I wonder how long Link and Zelda were missing for. You know, I wonder... They never directly say it, do they? How long they were missing for? I really hope, like, some theory channel out there has thought about that, because I feel it'd be a fun topic, trying to figure out exactly how long... I mean, I guess it's not as cool a theory topic as a lot of the other things that are theorized about in Tears Breath duology. Is that really the name I'm going with? Yeah, sure, whatever. Like, there are definitely more interesting things to talk about and think about in this franchise. Actually, even more than just the Tears Breath duology, in the whole Zelda franchise, the theories are... There's a lot worth theorizing about. And I do think it's interesting that every time a new game comes out, I feel like a lot of the I guess, I was gonna say, a lot of the theorizing of these two games has been pretty self-contained, but the more I think about it, the games themselves are fairly self-contained. They like, the whole thing of them taking place so far in the future that everything in the Zelda timeline has happened at least once stops any, like, theorizing of how this connects to the previous game, because we just know that, I don't know, it connects to it just by being in the future. Rockets, flame emitters, portal pots, and time bomb? You know, I wouldn't mind wasting a large charge on this. Actually, it's not even a waste if I'm using it. Give me some more rockets, please. Damn, the amount it increased with just one large... There are a lot of interesting things to theorize in these two games. But I also feel like we're at the point where people have talked about everything. Because it's not like the Five Nights at Freddy's series, where, like, every other year there's a new game to consider how it ties into everything. This is all we got for a while, and so we as a community have pretty much talked about everything there is to talk about. Hello? Ah! Hey, stop that. Stop that. Ah, that didn't work at all. Oh, I know. Yeah! Damn, boomerangs are cool. What the hell? Oh, and now I gotta steal it. I guess. I mean, this does have improved. These are worth dropping. I mean, I'll just... Does this work? Does this activate it? No? Damn. I will waste fire fruit on this. All my shields are... Okay, now hold on. Yeah, there we go. Does this turn into a wand with a ruby on it? It does. It's only with the like stone that it keeps its boomerang properties. Thank you. Whee! Aw, damn, I was kind of hoping it would bounce off the wall. I tried! I'm gonna eat so I don't die! Why am I wasting this? I don't want to use this boomerang. I don't want to use it up, I should say. I'm trying my best, y'all. It's doing that. I'm gonna just swing my arms, and if you walk into it, that's your problem. Why am I not just doing the same thing I did with the other guy? That's so good. That's so good. That's so fun! Oh, good. I actually get to use my own thing to it this time. Thank you. Now, do I have to be holding it up, or is it just... Okay, yeah, I do have to be holding it up, but it is interesting that it works passively, too. Oh, joy. Oh, frick! Thank you. Gimme. Sorry, I just wanted to do that. Alright. This was a fun shrine. I guess my perception is slightly tinted by the 4 goddamn combat trials that I had to do last recording session. Even if it was like a month ago. Next logical place to head would be up there. I'm going to do so with the assistance of this. Whee! Sage as well? Chest up here could sometimes be that. No, it don't matter. I'm fine with that. Next time I'm in the depths. Excuse me? I didn't know that could happen! Also, apologies for that anime bird character voice crack. Strock? I didn't know that could happen! You know? What do they want me to do here? Oh, I could just use the tower to get back up. Or not, that's fine. Don't try that at home, kids. The wooden zonite chests are so funny to me, because they still have all the glowy stuff. Who saw this fancy little wooden chest and was like, you know what it needs? LEDs. You know what? I said that. I would love if my little wristband I don't think I've drawn my Sona in my typical style of wear before, or at all, actually. But I dress like a goddamn cartoon character, or I dress like a fighting game character with alternate palettes. I wear a t-shirt with a button-up that matches the color without being the exact same shade, and then a wristband and bandana that either match the color of the button-up or the t-shirt, or complement it. And so I have just a box of wristbands. It is my ideal life. My gender is fighting game character. My wiki page doesn't know my pronouns, because they get a different voice actor for me in every game. the community for the game is insistent on me not being non-binary representation because apparently they don't know what that is in Japan. If you know what discourse I'm talking about, you know. Do they just want me to grab onto this? They do, okay. You know what, not to get too heavy topics in this Here's the Kingdom video, but you know what, I'm non-binary, I'm allowed to talk about non-binary issues. It always baffles me whenever there's discourse about a character with a gender identity being represented in anime or video games from Japan, where they're like, no, because they don't know what that is over there, so they wouldn't put in representation. It's like, what are you talking about? Like, most of the non-binary representation in anime and video games from Japan has been, I won't say purposefully removed, but I think, like, misconstrued as one way or the other. Like, I don't know definitively, my brain wants to use Kirby as an example, but I actually don't know definitively if Kirby, I've heard that Kirby was supposed to be non-binary, but was localized to be a precious little boy instead of a genderless creature. But I don't know. Hey! You can't do that! That's cheating! Okay. Well, it was fun while it lasted. I wonder if I could use... That does disrupt it. And make it do a funny little animation, too. Interesting. This is gonna look so cool. It didn't look as cool as I had hoped. That's not the one I meant to grab. Oh... You can't do that? That's... Okay, there we go. Give me back my eyeballs. And my arrows. But mostly the eyeballs. Okay, good. I was worried it was going to be another one that was already gotten. What was I talking about? Oh yeah. So like I won't definitively say Kirby is a big example because I don't speak Japanese. I do not know, but I do know, like, Envy from Full Metal Alchemist was supposed to be, I believe, either referred to with gender neutral pronouns or flip-flop back and forth in the original Japanese text, while localized to purely he, him in the localization. And again, I won't say that this is on purpose. I won't say it's malicious or anything. But it always... I mean, as an anime fan, sometimes anime fans have no rights. It always baffles me when they're like, no, they're not progressive enough to know what about these things. It's like, you do know... you know that gender identity isn't a Western culture exclusive thing, right? I'm lost. I got too caught up in my wokeness. My body, like, I shivered physically when I said that. Ah. Hopefully I could get over there. Whee! Okay. So there's these shrines that I've already lit up, so I will know to go to them. I've already gotten what's up there. I kind of want to get up there and see what's going on. Come on. Okay. That didn't work nearly as well as I thought it would. And now I'm down here, which makes getting all the way up there more of a challenge. I can't even see it from this far down. I'm not grabbing on because it's, you know, it's flipping around wildly. Move, move, move. Okay. If it flies back over the edge... I think a piece of it got launched off. But you know, that felt kind of smooth. I think I could use it to get back up and then just, like, rebuild and not fall off this time. Oh! Grab it! Grab it! Grab it! Okay. Okay, this time I'm gonna try just using this as a ramp. I'm aiming the right way, right? Yeah. So, okay, so the reason why I shut it off and that ended up screwing me over, the reason why I canceled flight is because I realized instead of using that as a ramp, I could have used Ultra Hand to lift it up, wait until I was in the air, activate it, shut off, rewind, etc., etc. Hold, 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 hold. I'll just hold it for a bit. So... Oh, wait, no, those don't overfill. Damn, I wasted a few just mashing there. Maybe I didn't? But at the rate we're going, it does not look like I'll be able to make it. Especially when that happens. Wait. Okay. Line time.